No, I get where you're coming from, but I really don't agree with your thoughts. What? Oh! Hi there! Me and Ben over here were having a conversation about who our favorite character in Corpse Bride is. I say Emily, but he of course disagrees with me. He's more partial to the skeleton characters. Shocking, really. But if you guys are here, that could only mean one thing. Nerdtastic Halloween is back, so let's roll that intro. Hi! So welcome to Nerdtastic Halloween. For anyone new here, Nerdtastic Halloween is my 6 videos that lead up to and end on Halloween itself. In those 6 videos, I bring 6 different Halloween costume ideas and show you how to recreate them. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional. I know that's shocking, but I do these videos because they're fun, and I like to show that you can create pretty much anything out of nothing with absolutely no skill set. But yeah, so let's get into this first look. For the first Nerdtastic Halloween video, I decided to do something completely random and take fake eyes and put them on my face. I thought, what could be creepier than a bunch of eyes on your face? What I turned out with is completely different from what I originally had a concept of, but I kind of like the journey it took, and I like how it turned out. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to voiceover Jamie, and I'll see you in the video.
Okay, so here are my pieces. They are just cotton, liquid latex, and little fake eyes that I got on Amazon. And I'm just putting Pros-Aide on these pieces and waiting until it goes clear, which means that it's tacky and ready to place. These pieces were actually quite easy to make. I just, like I said, used cotton and latex, so I took cotton balls and rolled them out and then tore them into smaller strips and covered them in the liquid latex and then kind of formed them into little snakes to make those ridges around the eyes to make it look a little more sunken in. And here is my concept art. As you can tell, it turned completely different at the final product, but I really just wanted a girl with multiple eyes. So here I am going around the edges with liquid latex and little pieces of cotton pads. My edges are bad. I know they are. When I originally made this, I formed it closer to the middle of my face, so I didn't really have a lot of room for like pulling out the liquid latex so that the edge was a little softer. But if I ever redid this, I would definitely do that so that this transition was a little smoother. I think I would also figure out a way to smooth the actual like ridges around the eyes, as they are a little rough as well. But I'm trying to fix it as best I can, and trying to smooth out as much of the edge as I can. What I do before, which I didn't show, before I placed these prosthetics, I did go around and put washable glue on any hair that possibly could get stuck in the liquid latex. I did touch it up a little closer just to make sure, but yeah, you don't want liquid latex on your eyebrows. It's not fun. I also do not recommend putting pieces of liquid latex so close to one's eyes. Luckily enough, the latex I used doesn't have any ammonia in it, so it really didn't bother my eyes too much, but it's not smart. And also this piece was actually kind of frustrating around my eyes, so I'd probably shift it down a little further or form it so that it curved around my eye instead of just kind of being stuck next to it. But yeah, so I'm trying the best I can to fix these edges, but you know, still learning over here. But yeah, so I did all the edges and then waited for that to dry. Now that it's all dry, I went in and started painting with my water-based paints. This is when she turned pink. I'm gonna be honest, I did not originally want to make her pink. I was going to just make her a regular skin tone, but I mixed my paints wrong, and I'm gonna be honest, when I'm doing this, I'm half blind because I don't have my glasses on, so I didn't realize the color until I put it on my skin. And then by then I was like, you know what? Let her be pink. Cause why not? She's already a mutant girl. Why not make her kind of cartoony? Since the eyes don't look the best anyway, might as well feed into the cartoon aspect of it. So yeah, she turned into a pink mutant alien girl? I don't know. I kind of like it because the pink that she actually turns out makes me feel like have like flashbacks to 90s cartoons where their characters were always an obnoxious color, or like Dr. Seuss character. And I was here for it. So I did my whole face, and then I brought it down to my neck. I didn't do my whole neck because I knew my hair was going to cover it and the shirt I was going to wear was going to cover it. But if I was going to wear this as an out and about costume, I obviously would have covered any part of my skin that was showing in the same skin tone. I'm also going to straight up and call myself out on it. This is not my best paint job. She gets splotchy, like real splotchy, real quick, and I didn't realize that right under my chin, I didn't like clean up that paint as well as I should have. So yeah, it's not great. I know it's not, but sometimes that happens. Again, this was kind of not spur of the moment, but definitely not what I was originally going to go for. So she kind of turned into something completely different halfway through making this, so. And now she gets even pinker. I don't know what happened between the two coats that I did, but she became very, very pink right now. And once again, I didn't try to fix it. I just said, yeah, this is what's going to happen. She's going to be pink. And I just let it happen. But the problem is this is where she got a little splotchy. Because the colors were very close to each other in the light that I was looking at. So when I thought I had covered something, I didn't realize I really didn't. So that's why my forehead is very splotchy. And my neck didn't get done correctly. It looked right to me. I didn't realize it wasn't until after I'd filmed everything. But I think it works fine for the fact that like skin tone and stuff all is different, so her splotchy skin tone could just be who she is. Anyway, I went in with a pink eyeshadow to kind of soften this a little bit. I don't know if it worked very well, but I was trying. Then I went in with a kind of purpley pink for the nose to kind of give her a cutesy button nose in a different color. I don't know, I thought it looked cute and kind of whimsical with the rest of what was going on here. Then I took some time just to clean up those eyeballs as I got paint all over them. Had to refresh my eyes. Now I'm just putting concealer down on my eyelids for the eyeshadow. At this point I was like, let's go full whimsy and just make her as cartoony as possible. So I decided dark purple eyeshadow was perfect. Shockingly, I think it actually worked really well with this, and some part of me kind of wants to just wear dark purple eyeshadow all the time, but that's just me. So yeah, so I just went in with a dark shade of purple and just kind of messily laid it on my eyelids. I didn't really care if it looked super clean because it was kind of a whimsy thing, so I kind of just blew it out on the top, and a little messy and, you know, haphazardly. Then I just went over the top where my eyebrows are with the pink eyeshadow, just so that, you know, everything kind of worked together. Then, taking the purplish pink that I used on my nose, I kind of just dragged it underneath my waterline. Again, kind of messy, just to have fun with it. Then, taking a pinkish red shade, I went in to my eyebrows. I realized having it dry wasn't working, so I did wet it with some setting spray and applied it wet so that the color was a little bit more vibrant. And I decided again, we're going full whimsy, so yeah, she's gonna have reddish pink eyebrows, cause why not? I do kind of feel like now she could go to a circus, so, you know, that would be a fun costume. Put her in like a clown or a circus garb, or regalia, whichever word you want to use, and have the multiple eyes. That'd be great. Be a good freak show character. Now I'm going in with some eyeliner to do a winged eyeliner. So I went in and just first did my usual cat eye. I'm not great at cat eyes. I have no tips or anything to tell you on that. I just do it the way I do, and sometimes they turn out great, sometimes they do not. But first I just did a regular cat eye, and then decided to just have a little more fun with it. So I dragged it up and kind of made that weird arch. I've seen a lot of other people do it. I don't really understand it, but it did look really cool with this look, so I was all for it. Also helped because my eyeliner was not dry yet, and so it made a small mark, and I was like, well, we can just cover that up with a line, and there you go. I also added little like lash lines to that upper line, and it kind of made my eyes look a little bit bigger, which was really cute. Then I did the inner corner as well, again trying to give that whimsy feel. I have to say, this makeup was just a lot of fun to do. I was just having fun with it. And I think that's what's important sometimes. Touching things up. Then mascara, because I have an addiction to it and I will use it every time I can. Then just a quick liquid lipstick. Again, I was trying to keep everything kind of the same color scheme, so the liquid lipstick kind of matches the eyebrows. And yeah, so I just kind of kept everything similar. And I did drag it into the corners a little bit, just to have a little bit more fun.
And that's pretty much it. Let's go on to the full reveal. And here's the final look. Overall, I am very happy with how this turned out. It's a complete 180 from my actual concept design that you saw in the video, but I really like the path it went. I like this kind of odd, possibly alien mutant pink girl. I don't know why she's pink. I don't know what I was thinking, but I feel like it was meant to be because she turned out real flippin' cute. And I'm all for weird and cute. It's kind of my thing. But yeah, I definitely still need to do work on making prosthetics and pieces like this because the edges are still really rough, and so is the like actual parts around the eyes. But again, I'm still learning. I'm not a professional. I'm just a weirdo who likes to have fun with Halloween makeup. But even with that, I'm still really happy with how they turned out. I think they're super cool and creepy, especially for the fact that the eyes themselves match my eye color. It is really unsettling. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys liked it, please hit that like button. If you want to see more Nerdtastic Halloween, hit that subscribe. And if you feel ever so inclined, leave me a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on this look. Anyway, that's it for me. Until next time, as always, stay nerdy, my friends. Later!